Hello. Yes, I haven't done a video for a while. I didn't do a video. Oh, I did do a video last Wednesday, and I thought I'd edit it and redo it on Thursday. And then my small things weren't very well, so Thursday didn't happen. And then nor did Friday happen. And then the weekend's a weekend. So yes, it's been a bit. I did manage to paint 7 figures last week. And I shall get to that at some point. I painted up some custodes, 5 custodes I think it was. Yeah, 5 custodes, 4 custodes and a custodian. Oh, pardon me. See how I'm suffering. I also painted up 2 things for my Spud Force for full spectrum. Full? Oh my god, I've forgotten the name. We should just move on. Full spectrum dominance. See, you'll get it eventually. Didn't really. So yes, I've also been working on a project of can I build and paint an entire army for 40k. That's all 3D printed using free files from the internet. It's naughty, but then where I'm living, I can't code of anything anyway, so it's not like they're losing any sales to me. I think the only person gaining is the people who sold me a bottle of resin for €30. And I've got most of the force paints printed already. I've printed 2 dreadnoughts, 15 custodes, I think, and 15 Sirs of Silence. I need to redo 2 of them because one had a leg missing when she printed, and the other one, what was the other one? There's something wrong with another one as well. But yeah, I need to reprint. Oh yeah, her flamer went a bit whiffy. Her flamer kind of went all weird, strange. I've also been getting a really strange thing going with my printing as well. So I got this. Now I'd have thought, dead pixels. Problem. But if you pass this through, look, there's no dead pixels all the way through. It's just up to the middle. So I'm not quite sure what's happened there. I did hollow this one out. Is it the file? Well, I printed this one hollow and I printed one unhollow, just because see what it came out like. And the idea was if they both came out perfect, I could use the other one to make a venerable dreadnought. I could probably do this one with a bit of putty and stuff and a bit of some scroll work. But yeah, the other one came out perfect. You can see there's like, you can just about see in there. The light hits, I don't know if you can. But there's a few, you can see a few of the, what are they called? Supports going through. But yeah, I put some holes in there as well. I sort of put loads of holes in to drain it all out. And you can see it's not cracking or anything, so it's done. I did a good job. I managed to print 2 different champions. This one taking the head off whilst it was just fresh out of the printer before I cured it. This way I can just put any heading I want. So I got 3 different custodes. All my leaders are going to have some cork put on their bases. I just need this one to trim. They kind of got, this, the order of Vexilla didn't come out quite right, so I used some skulls just to attach the scrolls coming down, but you can see they're not too bad. That one wasn't attached to the painting handles, it could have fallen off. Have I got one here? Yeah. So this one's quite an interesting one. So I got to see. I put the old skull on where I could. That's actually the file as it was. It's not a special funky conversion for me or anything. That is literally as it is. Currently I'm going through the stage of spraying them black, brushing them with some gold, using a brush that I got from a shop called Teddy here in Germany. You get 2 brushes for €2. So I'm just trying them out at the moment. I keep looking over to see if I can see them. They're over there. I can see them, they're over there. But you don't want me walking away. Do you want me to walk away? I'm going to walk away and come back. Wait there. So yeah, I got 2 more today. I can say reasonably impressed with them. I'm not going to say they're the best ever. I like my brushes to be soft, but not too soft. You don't want your brushes too hard, and you don't want your brushes too soft. It's a bit of a Goldilocks thing. It's probably on the side of a little bit hard, but there we are. So you can. Sorry, you can see. Look at that hole in my finger. That's where a drill went through. Can you believe it? I put a drill through my finger. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty good. And then the other one's pretty much the same. You can see, look, €2. €2. That's not even £2. And then this one is kind of the same. I'd say it's a bit more rigid. So the idea is I use this one for putting on. I paint them gold with like this brush. And then I give them a wash over with a kind of more normal paintbrush that you kind of pick up from your local game store. Oh my god, my yawns again. I've got a cup of tea on the brew. So I have to go soon. Right. But anyway, yes. So, and then dry brush again with one of these. And then do a final dry brush mix. I dry brush it basically lightly with the gold, with this. And then I get a bit of silver mixed in with the gold, and I brush it over with this lightly again, just in one direction. And then at the very end, a very, very light, just silver on some of the edges, and just, I'm not doing any highlighting or anything like that. I'm keeping it really simple. If you want me to do a video on it, then yeah. Yeah. So I am working on a load of them at the moment. So it's a little bit of a secret little special thing. I might have a game on, looks like I've got a game on Friday. First game of 40k I've had since moving to Germany, so that'll be interesting. Luckily the guy seems to speak quite good English. Always just using a translator so far. I have no idea. Fingers crossed. It'll be a meeting of minds. But it's only going to be 500 points. The guys locally are quite new to the game, it sounds like. So they're still learning the ropes, and I'm completely inept, so we should be fine. And that's why I've gone for custodes. Custodes are a small amount of models to paint. They don't take many colours, so they're going to be quite easy and quick to do. I could find files for pretty much everything on the internet for what I wanted, so that was good, and some of them are really good, some of them are absolutely dog awful. So yeah, I can get all the tanks done, all the flyers done if I wanted to. I'm not going to, if I wanted to. All the dreadnoughts done, which I'm going to do a version of all the dreadnoughts. I'm going to do the Venerable Dreadnought, but I'm going to use bits of the, is it the Galacus, the Gladius Dreadnought? I'm going to use bits of that just to sort of make it look a bit more ornate. I'm going to see if I can punch some files together or something and make something pretty. We'll see. It's all about time more than anything else. I know I can do it. It just is when. I got a really interesting. So you don't know what you're downloading half the time. I'm not talking viruses or anything. I just thought you kind of download a file called like blah blah kitten of doom, and it's like, where is she? Is she here? Yeah, here she is. Oh, so. It's really nice. And I printed it because it was really nice, but I mean the bottom of the thing didn't print very well. And I could go back and try and reprint it, or I could try and do a chop off. But it's actually generally a really nice figure. I just don't know what to do with it. I really like it. It's a very nice figure, so I might just paint it up or do it as a statue or something. I don't know. But yeah, really nice. Whoever did the kit bash, the sculpting, whatever. Oh, here goes the yawn again. Then, yeah, grand job. Really nice. Bit of fun. Not something you can normally buy. And then I got another one which came in through this, which was this dude here. Now, for all I know, he might actually be an old character from the past, but I've never seen anything like it before. But I really liked it. Shame he's got an axe, not a spear, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Spears are better than axes, apparently. So the interwebs tell me. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to getting this one painted because I think it'll make a nice sort of interesting leader. Like I say. So yeah, basically the gold I put over with this Reichland Flesh Shade. I don't even know if they do this size anymore, but yeah, and then I'll probably to bring it back up to gold again. So yeah, it's a nice little project. Hopefully next time I'll have some dreadnoughts to show you. I've got one with the legs gluing together at the moment, because the legs are multi-part on one of them, and the other one, it's the big dude called Achilles, I think. And it's just literally a body and a pair of legs, and you just part one, part two, clunk. That's currently curing in the sunshine, because I can't bother to walk all the way down to the curer in the cellar. Lazy, very lazy. And I've got printing some custos with bolt weapons. They're like bolt guns, so I quite like them. I'm just doing them because I like the look of them. Hopefully they'll print okay. You don't always know. I've found some really good ways of getting some very reliable prints out of water washable resin, because I actually use water washable resin where I am. So that's working well. Can't get over the problem of them being a bit too brittle at times, unfortunately. So if anyone knows how to make water washable resin less brittle, please let me know. Yeah, right, so this is where the video either ends now when I say goodbye, or I'm not going to say goodbye just in case. So the video is either going to end, and this is my update for this week, and there's not much to say really, apart from, woo, there is stuff coming. So follow and subscribe, whatever you have to do on this modern technology stuff. I just put a post-it note, but the screen goes and the post-it note stays. So I don't know what's happened there. But yeah, so just do that, and then either after I finish, there'll be the end of the video, or there might be another video following of what I shot last week and didn't edit and didn't like, and you can just watch it and just go, oh, what's he on about? Right, see you next week. Okay, so these are my custos I've done. So I kept it quite simple really. These are all 3D printed. Oh, my phone just went slidey. Let's just go and get this back up again. I can use a cup maybe to stop it from falling over. Okay, so here we got what is going to be effectively the leader, I guess. He's got a bit of a cape on him, is possible leader. The gold was brought up from black undercoat using gold and then gold mixed with silver. I'll put the gold on first, and I did a wash off Reichland Flesh Shade. If you want me to do a video on how I painted these, then please feel free to ask. Very simple, very quick and easy to do. I did an experiment with the sword effect. The first one I did didn't come out so well. This is the guy that I did on beginning of the week. Again, 3D print. I didn't like the head that he came with. He had a Henry Cavill head, but it kind of printed a little bit weird. So what I've done is I've taken a head here, a bit more like the correct head, and the head's from Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and it's from one of the I forgot what they're called now. Oh my god, my brain's gone pop. Pop. You know, the golden guys from Games Workshop in Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Those, anyway, it's a spare head from one of their sprues. So I painted that separately and then took the head out that was already in there, and then stuck the head in there, which was a bit of a precarious job because resin's quite brittle. This thing up here broke whilst I was actually trying to paint it, but I managed to fortunately get it to glue back on again.
and he's up on a bit of cork matting on top of the base there, just to give him a bit of height, because I actually realised they looked a bit short compared to Space Marines when I put them next to them. I'm not sure Caseworks is going to visit an idea about that when they come to reproducing them for the next codex. Maybe they'll get some base toppers for them or something to put underneath. That'd be quite cool. Just get the old box sets and then have some base toppers in there that people can put underneath their models on the bases, just to sort of show a bit of height difference. That'd be quite cool, but I doubt they'd do that. They're probably more likely to do an entirely new range. But yes, so that'd been quite a lot. Not a lot to show really for this week. I have been working on a new spud for my army of spuds, if you've seen the previous videos. I'm trying to think where he is now. I'll put him somewhere. He's got 4 legs. A 4-legged spud. But yes, I can't find him. I'll put him somewhere. Ah, here he is. So here is my 4-legged spud. So 4 legs, 40mm base. I'm going to put the larger spuds on 40mm bases, and he's kind of leaning over to one side, but that's kind of part of their gangly googliness, I think. This one's got double guns rather than a big gun and a missile. So I started putting super glue down the leg and glue down the leg just to start giving the legs a bit of thickness. I might go over some putty, or probably not though. But yeah, so that's got to be worked on a bit more. Anyway, not very much this week, sorry to say. But I'm going to try and play a few games of Kill Team, let you know how I think they go. And yeah, like I said, if you want to know how I painted my custos, let me know and I can do a video on that. Ciao for now.